Hello friends, Jai Shri Swaminarayan. In this video we start our new exercise 6.2. Okay, so let's start it with question number 1. First of all, read this question. Find the squares of the following numbers. Find the squares of the following numbers. We need to find the square of the following number, but by using the identity. Okay, directly even we can find the answer. That means 32 square. That means 32 multiply 32. 35 square, 35 multiply 35. 86 square, 86 multiply 86, right? In that way even we can find the squares, but we can also find it by using the identities. Okay? Now 32 all square. So we can write 30 plus 2. Right? In place of 32 square, we can write 30 plus 2 all square. Now we can use the identity a plus b all square. A square plus 2ab plus b square. Okay, we have an identity for this a plus b all square. A square plus 2ab plus b square. This identity we briefly learned in chapter number 9 and 14. Okay, that means if we have two numbers and if you want to find the square, then first number square plus 2 multiply first into second, that means 2ab plus second number square. This identity we need to use here. Now a square, that means your first number 30 square plus 2 multiply first number 30, second number 2, 2ab and plus b square, that means 2 square. Now 30 square, that we get the answer of 30 square by easily here. 30 square, that means 900. Why? 3 square 9 and 1 0 becomes twice. Okay? 3 square is 9 and 1 0 becomes 2 0. Now here multiplication. 2 into 30 60, 60 into 2 120 and plus 2 square, that we know 4. Now find out the addition. So 1 0 2 4. Okay? This is the answer of 32 all square. If you find the 32 multiply 32, then you get the same answer. But we can also find it by using the identity. Now here it is 30 plus 5 all square. Okay, first term 30 square plus 2 multiply first term 30, second term 5 plus second term square, so 5 square. Now 30 square 900, 30 into 2 60, 60 into 5 300 plus 5 square 25, so 1225. We have one another way too for find out the square of 35. If our unit digit is 5, okay, if we have here 5, so directly write down 5 square 25 and multiply this number with the next number, so 4 3s are 12. This is the answer of 35 square. Same way we can find the square of 45. 5 square 25, next number 5 4s are 20. If you want to find 75 square, so here 5 square 25, 7 multiply 8, 8 7s are 56, 5 6 2 5. This rule is only applicable when our unit digit is 5. Okay, that means if unit digit we have 5, so directly we can find out the answer. Okay, rarely we use this method, otherwise we use the direct method, that means multiplication. Okay, we do not go with the identities, but we have this way too. Now 86 all square. So here we can write in two way, 80 plus 6 all square, otherwise 90 minus 4 all square. Okay, it's your choice. I am going with 80 plus 6 all square. So 80 square plus 2 multiply 80 multiply second term 6 plus 6 all square. So 80 square, 8 square 6 4 and 1 0 becomes 2 0. Now 6 into 2 8, sorry 6 2s are 12, 12 8s are 96 and 1 0 and 6 square 36. So finally we have 6, 9, 9 plus 4 3 and 7, 7 3 9 6. Okay, now 93 all square, so 90 plus 3 all square. First term 90 all square, a square plus 2 multiply 90 into 3. 2 multiply first number 90, second number 3 and then second number square. Now 90 all square, 9 square 8 1, 1 0 becomes 2 0. Now 3 2s are 6, 9 6 are 54, so 540 and 3 square 9. So here we have 4 9 8 6 4 9. Okay, now similar way 71 all square, it is 70 plus 1 all square. Now first term square 70 square, 2 multiply first term 70, second term 1 and second number 1 all square. Now 70 square, so 7 square 49, 1 0 becomes 2 0. Now here 2 ones are 2 into 70, 140 and 1 square 1. Now find out the addition. So 4 1 5 0. Right, 5 0 4 1 4 1 9. Okay. Now 46 all square. So we can write 50 minus 4 all square. Okay. Otherwise we can write 40 plus 6 all square. If here we have negative sign, so only one changes is that here we need to put negative sign. If here negative sign is there, here negative sign. Here always positive sign. Positive, so positive. Now first term 50 all square. Now here we have negative sign, so negative sign. 2 multiply first number 50, second number 4 and plus 4 square. Now 5 square 25, 1 0 becomes 2 0. 50 into 200 into 4 400 plus 4 square 16. So 2500 minus 400 is 2100 plus 16. So 2116. This is the answer of 46 all square. So in this way even we can find out the answers. Okay. We can find out the answers of these squares by using the identity. This is called identities. These two are the identities that we learn in chapter number 9. Okay. After that, our second question is, write Pythagoras triplet whose one member is. We need to write the Pythagoras triplet. Triplet, that means 3 numbers. And Pythagoras triplet, it means the side of right angle triangle. Okay, in right angle triangle we have one angle 90 degree, and for right angle triangle we have Pythagoras theorem for these sides. Okay, this is called hypotenuse. So Pythagoras theorem is hypotenuse AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Okay, this rule is following right angle triangle. Okay, hypotenuse AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. So 3 sides of right angle triangle we have in this way. It follows the Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so here one side is given to you. We need to find the other 2 sides of right angle triangle. It is called Pythagoras triplet. Okay, we need to find such that type of 2 number which follows this rule. So we need to find the Pythagoras triplet. So we have one property for Pythagoras triplet. Pythagoras triplet, it is like this: 2m, m square minus 1 and m square plus 1. That means 3 sides of right angle triangle follows this rule: tm, m square minus 1 and m square plus 1. That means one side have the measurement 2m, second one have the measurement m square minus 1 and third one have the measurement m square plus 1. Okay, so 3 sides follows this rule. So here we have the one side. Okay, from that we need to find the other 2 sides. So this side is equals to 2m. Okay, so 2m is equals to 6. That means one side is given to you. We need to find the other side, and for that we want the value of m. So from here find out the value of m. So transfer this 2 to the right hand side, it goes to the denominator. So m is equals to 2 3s are 6, so 3. Now we can find the other 2 sides, m square minus 1 and m square plus 1. Now m square minus 1, put the value of m. So 3 square minus 1, 3 square 9 minus 1 8 and 3 square 9 plus 1 10. So Pythagoras triplet. One side 6, 8 and 10. Now this side follows these rules. Hypotenuse is the biggest side. So biggest side 10. 10 square, it is 100. Now find out the square. AB square plus AC square. 8 square 64 plus 6 square 36. 64 plus 36 100. That means 10 square is equal to 6 square plus 8 square. This is 100. 36 plus 64, this is 100. So this rule says follow. Okay, so we can find out the other 2 sides in this way. First of all, we need to find the value of m. After that, put the value of m here. We will get the value of other two sides. Okay. Here even 14, so it becomes 2m is equals to 14. Now transfer this 2, so m is equals to 14 by 2, m is equals to 7. So m square minus 1, m square plus 1. 7 square minus 1, 49 minus 1, 48, and 7 square plus 1, 49 plus 1, 50. Okay. This is your 2m. From that find out the value of m square minus 1, m square plus 1, you will get the other two value. So Pythagoras triplet. 7, 48 and 50. Okay. Now third number is 16. So your 2m is equals to 16. Transfer this value here. So m is equals to 16 by 2. So m is equals to 16 by 2, 8. Now m square minus 1, m square plus 1. So 8 square minus 1, 8 square plus 1. So 64 minus 1, 64 plus 1. Here 63, here 65. So we can write Pythagoras triplet. One side is 16 which is given to you, other 63 and 65. Students, just take care of these things. M is equals to 8. This is not your side. This is just only the value of M. Your three sides is, one is 16, 63 and 65. Sometimes students make the mistake. It's write the 8, 63 and 65. No, Pythagoras triplet. One side is 16, other two 63 and 65. This is just the value of M. Okay. Same thing we need to apply here. 2m is equals to 18. M is equals to 18 by 2. M is equals to 9. Now m square minus 1. So 9 square minus 1, 81 minus 1, 80. And m square plus 1. In place of m, put the value of 9. 9 square, 81 plus 1, 82. Okay, so here Pythagoras triplet. One side 9, 80 and 82. Okay, so in this way we can find the Pythagoras triplet. Pythagoras triplet is 2m, m square minus 1 and m square plus 1. So if one side of a right angle triangle is given to you, then you can find the other two sides. Okay, if one side of a right angle triangle is given to you, you can find the other two sides by using this method. Your first side is equals to 2m. From that find out the value of m and put the value of m in m square minus 1 and m square plus 1. You will get the other two value. That other two value, it becomes other two sides of a right angle triangle. Okay, so you can find the three sides of a right angle triangle. Okay, so students, here our exercise 6.2 is complete. If you have any doubt, please write down in comment section. I will give you the answer.